This last video, I'm up about 3.36%, somewhere around $600. My total account value is lower though because I removed another 5,000 from the account. I had some gains from AMD, and then I have some student loans that I'm about to have to start paying interest on the first. And so I went ahead and paid down two of my student loans. I had one loan at 4,100 at 6.08%, and I had one loan at $7,000 at 7.08%. And my goal is to pay off all the ones over 5% and then just let the rest ride and just pay the interest on those. Mostly just due to inflation and everything, but so I paid those two off. The blended interest between those two was 6.71%. And so I am completely out of AMD now. And then I did buy another 100 shares of ETHA. And then I sold a call for the $30 strike. And that is, let's see, I made about so far at least sold the call for $53 in credit, and then that's down to, I mean, it's only worth about $5 now because ETHA's went down a little bit. Then I took the $53 and then I just put it right back into actual Ethereum, and so that's right there, and so that's why that's 1.014 and some change. And that's what I'm just going to start doing with covered calls on ETHs. Whenever I get a premium, I'm just going to put it right in Ethereum. Let's see, my other call on Ethereum was getting kind of blown out, but with it pulling back a little bit, it's looking kind of okay. Let's see, I had to roll this one several times, and the break even on this is 25.66, and ETHA's at like 27 right now, so it's really not that bad, but I do have to wait a couple of weeks before kind of see what's going on with that, and I may be able to roll that up or roll that out for a little bit more. I try to shoot for at least 1% a week whenever I do covered calls or I roll calls, but can't always do that, you know. And then I still have the 300 shares of RTAC, and I'm probably going to buy another 100 shares of that one. Let's see, I bought a few more shares of UNH, and that's going up a little bit today. Nothing wild, but I got 5 shares of that, and I just think that's over or underpriced, even with all the stigma and all the lawsuits and everything. So I just thought about doing a leap on it, but I didn't want to spend that much, so I just bought a couple of shares. I've gotten a couple over the last few days, and so I'm up to 5 on that for total value of about 1,400 at the moment. And just looking at the chart and stuff, this could come back up pretty quick, but we'll see what happens with that. It's not really a crazy big investment or anything, just 5 shares. But the other thing I did was I bought a couple of leaps for realty income. This has been a really favorite one of my stocks, and I used to hold like 300 or 400 shares of realty income in a different account, and it's kind of nice to get a monthly dividend and stuff off of it, but I have sold those, and I was kind of looking at it, and not a bad price right now, and the leaps on it were like really not that expensive, and so I ended up buying 2 for January 2027 for about 550 or so, 560 each, and so if this goes up a little bit, kind of back to the norm. I did the little simulation on the returns a little bit ago, and might make $1,000 or $2 on each one, but I'm not really looking for that. What I would do with this is, if this kind of does return back with interest rates kind of hopefully going back down. This will probably go back up because it's very interest rate sensitive. And I would probably exercise those options to buy some of those shares if it does go up, especially if it has some good dividend increases. So that's kind of the only thing I got going on right now. Is I've got a couple of covered calls on ETHA. Whenever this one expires, or I can close it for almost all of the money in there, then I will just sell another covered call, and then I'll take the premium and put it right back into Ethereum. So it's down to $5 right here, so getting pretty close to closing that one. Probably try and close it for maybe $2 or $3 and then sell a new one. And then the other one, I gotta wait a little bit. I'm just gonna sit on my hands on these realty income calls, just pretend like they're not there. And then yeah, just putting some premiums back into Ethereum and staking that. And then let's see, LTC, not entirely sure. I may kind of add in here or there, or something, not entirely sure. I'm just kind of hoping there's a LTC ETF that kind of pops up or gets approved eventually. RTAC, that's probably not going to do anything for a month or two. There's another crypto bill coming out called the Clarity Act, and that's probably going to do the timing somewhere around there. So and then UNH, gonna just sit on those. It has pretty good dividend yield if it doesn't get cut, and might get some price appreciation with it. So that's all I'm doing at the moment.